Hi everyone, how are you? Jess here. Welcome to your weekly intuitive collective Reiki healing. This is for I never know the dates ahead of time. I always forget to check the 15th to the 21st, I believe. I think that's right. I hope you guys are well. If you're back, welcome back. I'm so glad that you found previous healing supportive. And if you're new, welcome. The way my weeklies work for the collective is I pull 3 tarot cards and it sets the tone for the healing. I give about a 10-minute or so Reiki healing, and intuitive messages come up in the process. If you're new to Reiki, it's a harmonious energy healing modality that will never deplete, it will never cause harm. Has nothing to do with my energy at all. I'm just a conduit, but it does have to do with your willingness to just be there for it, to receive, see what comes your way. A lot of the healing can take place in our subconscious, that 95% of us that we are completely unaware of. So there's trust and faith to be had in that, and that's where that willingness comes from. It's not work, it's just being willing. And that does not mean that you won't experience conscious sensations, tinglies, temperature changes, emotional releases, epiphanies, all sorts of things. You might fall asleep. You might just feel more relaxed, whatever works for you. I do want to make an announcement that I will be starting memberships. I've been listening to all of your feedback. And what will be included in a membership? Well, you're going to get more extended healings that are specifically for the members, which will most likely be a smaller, intimate group. So it's more so likely going to really be connected to you and resonate with you on an even stronger level. I plan on doing some energy chats, some kind of astrology nerdy chats, check-ins, things like that. And then for the general subscribers, I plan on starting to do some lives soon, just to connect with you guys live. And please leave in the comments, your requests as always, because I'm excited to see where this community will grow and go to. We're a small but mighty group. I've been absolutely loving all of your energy, all of your supportive comments to each other. I'm just very grateful for you guys. So do check out those memberships. It's going to be $9.99 a month, and you'll be able to receive a lot of exclusive things that will probably hit home for you in a much stronger way. Okay, so in this week, on that 21st, we're going to have a full moon in Capricorn. I am not feeling inclined to talk about the future right now. Instead, I'm feeling inclined to talk about what we've already gone through, which is the energies of our summer solstice, the energies of, just Cancer season in general. We have this Mars-Uranus conjunction that's bringing in some pretty abrupt changes for a lot of us. We're in very watery emotional energy. If you are a water sign and you've done a lot of personal spiritual work, you might be feeling like you're riding the waves pretty beautifully right now. If you haven't done a lot of work on your emotions, you might be having a harder time right now. So I'm curious as to where you are. How are you feeling? There's just some really beautiful, powerful energy right now that's just a bit different than the rest of the year has shown us. So I'm going to go ahead and pull the cards now, because you know me, I'll get nerdy and talk about all that stuff, and that's going to be for the membership soon. So let's pull 3 cards for the collective, please, for the week of the 15th to the 21st. 3 cards. 2 already? Nice. 1 more, please. For the collective from the 15th to the 21st. Thank you. Oh, I think you got a bonus. Yep. All right. Well, okay. Woo. All right. I know you want to know why I'm reacting that way. I'm just feeling a lot of energy moving through my body right now, and I just want to make sure I'm getting all the messages that want to come through. As you guys know, oh gosh, the bottom of the deck is great too. Okay, as you guys know, the messages come in flying fast and hard. And so I want to make sure that we prep for Reiki, but I'm going to show you the cards first. I'm going to do my best to not talk about it yet, just so that you yourself can take in the visuals. Okay, so we have the Ace of Wands. And I can't remember if I mentioned this is the Shadowscapes Tarot. We have the Eight of Wands. We have the Four of Wands. Fire, 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 fire. And guess what? We have the Two of Wands. Very interesting after talking about all this emotional energy. Okay, we're going to get there. I invite you to just get settled in yourself. And rather than thinking I need to get into a meditative state, try to just tap into your body and become present with yourself right now. Okay, guys? We're going to take a moment, thank the Reiki for all the healing that's about to take place for the collective. Again, for those of you who are new, I check my audio a lot. I'm always concerned that it's cut out and I don't want to re-record. Okay, guys, so holy smokes. Lots of fire energy. Literally all the cards are wands, which is fire energy if you're new to tarot. Of the fire element, something in this. So, I mean, to be honest, guys, there's a lot to unpack, but it's feeling very, very good in my body right now. So let's just take a moment and kind of sit in the Reiki. I'm just kind of clearing around and just so that I can get some more clarity. Wow. I mean, there's so many strong messages coming through, but the main thing that's coming through is this Ace of Wands, new beginning. You know, for those of you who've been following me for a while, we have been deepening into our authentic selves. We've been doing a lot of shadow work. We've been going through a lot of massive transitions, abrupt changes. We might still be in the thick of that, or we might just be starting that. You know, everyone's in a different phase in this. But those of you who've been following me for a while, we've been doing a whole lot of work. Yeah. And even if you're not intentionally doing work, you know, in the higher realms, in the higher dimensions, in your dreams, in your subconscious, you know what I'm saying? We're all doing some sort of work right now, which is really beautiful. I'm just feeling very, very big, passionate new beginning energy right now. Now let me deepen on the word passionate here, because I know with a lot of spiritual healers, I know with a lot of tarot readers, we're coming on here and we're solely focusing on relationships. I'm not saying that relationships aren't at play here, but I want to talk about the word passion. Passion does not have to be connected with sexual energy, although of course it is. It's very sacral chakra. But what else is in our sacral chakra? It's our creativity, it's our abundance mindset, it's our inner child, it's our spark, it's what lights us up, it's what gets us up in the morning, right? So I'm also feeling a deep you know, passionate dharma, passionate life purpose, you know. It's kind of interesting because it is all wand energy, but I am feeling kind of this like, all right, guys, audio's cut out twice. I'm going to try and splice it to the best of my ability, but this is like definitely the energy because I had my mic completely charged. Had to take a break, had to fully recharge it again. So this is really interesting. What I was about to say was when you bring in the Ace of Wands with the Two of Wands here, it screams out like new beginning, leap of faith, like Fool type energy, which is super duper cool. Before I was mentioning Leo season as like a fire element, I'm seeing that possibly a lot of things like this are going to manifest in Leo season, but I'm also really feeling a lot of Sagittarian energy too. So however that resonates to you, it could be specifically that you have placements, someone has placements around you, or just that Sagittarian kind of like, go get it. They are very leap of faith type energies. They're also incredibly intuitive. You know, Fire, man, fire. Now, this Eight of Wands with the Four of Wands here is really pulling in like fast new opportunity and celebration. Oh, okay, hold on a second. What's interesting is when I said celebration, I felt something in my body that reminded me of a concept of the Four of Wands. It's a beautiful, beautiful card. Celebration. A lot of people call it the 1111 card, but it's something that needs to be held very lovingly and given a lot of attention. Otherwise, it can be fleeting. So that's for some of you. It's not, I know a lot of us have been going through a lot the past few years. And so if we were to receive a blessing in, we might feel like, oh gosh, like this huge sigh of relief, which is completely understandable. And take the time to really sit in the presence of it and celebrate the victory of it and remind yourself how you got there, right? Rather than just like, okay, great, awesome, now I'm just going to kind of check out. Don't do that. Don't check out. Doesn't mean keep working, doesn't mean work yourself to the bone, right? Just means stay present. Stay present in it, okay? Take some time to relax if you're given the opportunity to do that, but don't, the word submit is coming up. I'm not quite sure why that's the word that's coming up. I think for those of you who that word is for, you're going to understand what that means. So let's tap in with your chakras, guys. Whew. Got to keep checking. It's crazy. Okay. So much energy. I'm over the third eye and I feel the solar plexus. I'm over the heart and I feel the sacral. I'm over the solar plexus. No, that kind of stays in. And then I get down to the sacral and it pops back up to my third eye. Bouncing around. Passion, passion, passion. What does passion mean to you? All right, guys, we're going to do a little bit of pulling here. What I'm sensing is that when we feel a passionate, excited energy, it's easy for us to get impulsive or get distracted or things like that. And what I'm focusing on right now is pulling away anything that is not actually going to help us in the forward movement of that life purpose, of that divinely guided passion that we're wanting to work with. And as I say that, my solar plexus is expanding. Whew, you might be feeling like a little bit of like an inflated balloon. It's moving up to my heart right now, so that's beautiful. I think a lot of you have just had a lot of stimulation coming in at once, good, bad, whatever. And so it's challenging to figure out what's what. And something that might feel really, really good in the moment, I'm getting a message of like, sleep on it and see how you feel about it the next morning. And if it's still that same level of excitement, awesome. I think this is because we are in Cancer season right now. We're really driven by our emotions. Again, those of you who are not, those of you who may have not done deep emotional work, meaning working hard to honor your emotions, working hard to feel them deeply without becoming a slave to them, understanding what they even mean, understand where they live in your body. You know, emotional work is incredibly powerful spiritual work. It's so important. And it doesn't come naturally to all of us. Some of us are really a slave to it. Some of us feel so deeply and then we're overwhelmed and we're down for the count. Some of us don't even know how to tap in and access them, and we're all in the head, right? If you're someone who's having a hard time with that, you might be more prone to impulsive behavior at this time. So just be present, be mindful, be patient, right? I'm hearing the clock is ticking. The clock is not actually ticking, it's a perspective on your part. That's for some of you. And that was like a very strong message. I heard the clock is ticking, and then I heard nope. Sorry for the mic sounds, guys. I heard nope. That's just in your mind. When you're in the present moment, you have all the time in the world. You really do. It's pretty magical. Okay, I'm wanting to tap in a little bit more to this Eight of Wands energy. So we talked about this new beginning. What I'm getting from this Two of Wands is like a confidence that some of you may haven't have felt in a long time, if at all. And that's really beautiful. And I think those of you who are feeling that, it's a testament to the work that you've been doing. I'm picking up a lot on self-love with that. Really coming into your inner fire, your inner authenticity. I'm feeling a whole lot of solar plexus with that too. Power, that solar plexus chakra expanding like a balloon. That's beautiful. Giving more room for things, making way, right? That's where we hold our enoughness, our confidence. That's really, really beautiful. Now, what's going on with this Eight of Wands? Something's happening fast. Eight of Wands is news, it's communication, it's quick. Maybe some of you have been holding on to a conversation that needs to be had and you're finally doing it. Some of you, it is in way of news. I'm also hearing opportunity. You know, some people say the Eight of Wands is like the dating card too. So for those of you where the passion does reside in that realm, maybe a new passionate meeting. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I find myself doing a lot of pulling with you guys today. It's mostly just because I'm like, when I feel a lot of fire, I mean, guys, it's all fire. It can be so easy to just be like, oh yeah, and then this and this and this and go and go and go and go. And then a week later we can be like, what just happened? What did I do? Oh my God, I should have like sit on some of that more, or, you know, and sometimes no, sometimes it's about going fast, but I just keep getting this message of continuing to be mindful. And so I feel the pulling needed as something to, I heard to take off the rose tinted glasses. Okay. This is not meant to be like a wet blanket statement. There are blessings coming in. There's new passion in whatever aspect of your life that you're thinking of, right? More abundance, more, you know, possibly pleasure. Again, try not to hold on to just like sexual connotations with this. Okay. Let's really get deeper and think spiritually on this. Okay. I just felt the need to continue to say that. Because it's really easy to go there. But if we can think of it on an even higher level, you can bring things into your life that you didn't even know that you didn't even fathom you could have. Okay. So, okay, tangent. Um, the pulling, I feel like I've been talking about this for like an hour now. Sorry, it's because so much energy is coming in. The pulling I'm feeling is helping us to take away any sort of like idealizing we might be doing. That's the rose tinted glasses. Like, okay, let's bring it to the 3D. You meet someone, you're incredibly attracted right away, and just like you can't stop thinking about them, and it's all about them, and it's, and you've almost lost yourself in the moment and what your mission is and what your drive is. And I'm not saying don't think about them. What I'm pulling away is the energy that's honestly just dropping down into your sacral chakra in a moment like that and just going and like nothing else matters. Let's continue to feel the flow up and down all of the chakras. Keep checking in with yourself, keep assessing yourself. You know what I mean? And enjoy those pleasure-filled moments, right? Enjoy those moments. But I heard the word idealize, meaning that, and I'm just going to come back to the, examples that I was just telling you to not sit on deeply. So I don't mean to be contradictory, but just as an example, if you were to meet someone, become attracted to them immediately, right? Ask yourself, what is that attraction coming from? Do you really know them yet, right? So just take your time with it. Even if it feels like it's coming on fast and hard, keep checking in with yourself. It's just a self-love message. I think that's all that's happening right now. Okay, guys? Wow. Anything else with that 8 of Wands? Yeah, okay. So when I was over the sacral earlier and it popped back up to my third eye, I think that was a trust in your intuition. Your intuition might tell you one thing, your body might tell you another. You know what I'm saying? See where you can find the alignments. Communication is coming in fast for a lot of you. I wonder what that's about. I wonder what that's about. Guys, now I'm just intrigued. I'm really curious. Let me know what's going on in the comments. We have never gotten a healing with this much fire energy before. I don't think I've ever had a healing with this much fire energy. And again, this could mean that like this stuff is manifesting in Leo season. It could mean that you're just starting to feel it now and you're trying to kind of ground into it come Leo season. Tell me what's happening in your work, in your purpose, in your family, in your relationships. Tell me what's going on in your home. What's this fire for you? What aspect of the sacral chakra is it for you? I mean, some of you, it is truly tapping into your inner child more and feeling celebration in that. That's amazing. Finding more play, I'm hearing for some of you. Yeah, I'm seeing like a child going out in a field and frolicking. It's that kind of energy. Just don't forget that if you have a big blessing coming your way, enjoy it. Take the moment to celebrate the victory. Don't get negative and wait for the other shoe to drop, but also don't just go, oh, okay, everything's fine now. And just really sit in the energy of it and go, okay, what did it take me to get here? How can I hold on to this without grasping? And what can I continue to learn from this? Wow, guys. Woo! Okay. Let's take a final breath together. Sacral chakra is obviously calling. So I'm going to focus on the orange, the color orange. As we hold our breath at the top, you can feel the orange or a white light, whatever works for you, coming down into your body. It's going to cleanse us as we hold that breath, and then we're going to exhale what doesn't serve us. Normally a message comes up in the process. Okay, so let's relax our body, exhale and get all the air out. Inhale in through the nose slowly. Hold at the top, feel the orange coming down through your crown. It's filling up every single cell, and it's vibrating and dancing and stirring you up, and it's piecing away the parts that are really unclear. It's, moving that fog so that you can really see clearly. You can really guide yourself through that sacral chakra in a very powerful, creative, and clear way. Let's exhale, push out what doesn't serve us. Yeah. Cultivating a clear intention within the energy of the sacral chakra and what that means to you specifically. For some of you, it might be sexual work. For some of you, it might be creativity. You might have an outpouring. This might all be an outpouring of artistic creativity, of work creativity, artistic collaboration. I'm even hearing, it could be just about finding more play because you've been taking yourself too seriously for too long. Tell me what it is for you, okay? Because I'm taking on a lot of different threads right now. It's super exciting though, you guys. What better time for the fire energy to come up than in Leo season? Let's harness it, right? Especially in the midst now of being in the water. Take this time to really tap into those emotions, to really ask yourself what your relationship with them are, so that come Leo season, you're ready to then drop down into that collaboration between the sacral and the heart chakra to create, essentially. What are you going to create in Leo season? Woo, I'm getting chills. Guys, let's lock your energy up nice and tight into your solar plexus chakra. It just belongs to you, okay? It's not mine. It's not anyone else's. What we're doing right now is not putting on armor or guarding. We're saying what's mine is mine, and what does not serve me, kindly stay out. Guys, this was such an exciting one. Wow. I've got like chills all over. Holy smokes. Please let me know what's going on. I'm so intrigued by what's happening in your life. I didn't even tell you the bottom of the deck. High Priestess. Trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. This is, it feels so good. It feels so good. Whatever it is, it's different for everyone. It feels so good. So tell me what it is. I hope you found this healing supportive. Please like the video. Please subscribe if you haven't joined this amazing community of beautiful souls. Again, check out the memberships that are coming out and see if you're wanting to be a part of that small, intimate community. I'm really excited to start that for you guys and to give some other more in-depth offerings and, again, deepen the community component of this channel. Yeah, please share this video with someone who you think it would support. And what else? I'm feeling this energy so much. I can't remember my outro. All the information for my one-on-one work is down below. My one-on-one immersions, deep dive work, mostly into self-love, spirituality, but wherever you're stuck in your life, I'm here for you. My intuitive energy healings, my movement, my fitness, my meditation, my breath work. Check it all out on my website. I do have a Reiki level 1 and 2 training coming up at the end of August. The registration deadline's coming up soon. Virtual students are highly encouraged to attend. It's incredibly powerful. Please do check that out on my website as well. And lastly, guys, thank you so much for your donations. I appreciate you so much. The links for that are also down below. If you found this supportive and you have the means, you can also leave a super just in the comments here. Guys, thank you so much. Woo! What a week leading up to this Capricorn full moon, which is in Earth. Oh gosh, I'm really excited. Please let me know what's going on. Okay, guys, I love you so much. I'll see you next time.